Mind blown. My mind is blown. I don't have words. I don't have words. I don't know, it's crazy. This car was wrecked 4 years ago, and the last time I saw it in my shop, there was like half a wrap, there was no door, no quarter panel, the seats were all out of it, it was in complete pieces, there was dust and shit everywhere. So I guess it's time to show you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you my 2018 Dodge Demon number 1506 that looks better than it came off the showroom floor. We are here at Countryside Customs. If you need anything done, you need to come see them. They are absolutely incredible. This car, the last time I saw it, there was no door here. Look at, it's got every single piece, every little detail. This whole door is sitting in my shop. It's got, everything is brand new. They replaced anything and everything that was scratched. Anything and everything that was scratched. This was not even attached. They reattached the bar. They put a brand new, everything in here is brand new. The entire, this is all brand new. This is crazy. I don't even know what to say. I'm completely mind blown. They clear coated the inside of the trunk. They clear coated the inside of the floor. Look at how OEM this look. Bro, what? Battery wasn't even, you put an OEM battery in it. This is, he said they take these bolts when they put them on and then they clear coat them with a little brush and then they sand and buff the bolts. I mean, there was a thing here and there was a thing there. This door didn't even shut. That window didn't close. They even, are you kidding me? They even, I don't even, I'm at a loss for words. This is, they changed the oil on the car. The car has not had an oil change in 4 years. They changed the oil. They even got me a brand new filter. This is all detailed. The whole thing. This is insane. They detailed the entire car. The underneath, by the way, they detailed the whole thing. Also, powder coated the wheels for me in gloss black. New lug nuts. Everything is detailed. I mean, I don't even, there was no fucking door here. This, I don't even know what to say. The amount of attention to detail that these guys do is insane. This looks factory. My trunk didn't even line up. This is like, there is not one thing I could point out. Look at that. That's brand new. That little knob is new. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. This is, I really can't put into words. This car has been here 2 years, 2 months. I'll go over what it cost and everything later, but this is incredible. Like, this is OEM. I mean, this is crazy. This is better than what it looked like it came off the factory floor. I mean, all new seals, everything. They took the cradle from the bottom of the car and detailed the entire, the exhaust, the whole thing. They put it on a rack and they dropped the whole cradle. Detailed the whole thing. There's a plastic thing right there. That's crazy. I don't know. This is it's shocking. I'm absolutely shocked. So this is I don't even know. Like, I wish I could talk. I can't even function like a normal human being right now. These guys did an absolutely incredible job. I mean, I hope that you guys get to see this in person, because obviously everybody knows what happened to the car. But wow. I mean, look at the paint. There's not one single scratch on it, nothing. The seals are new on everything. They were. All right, the man himself. If you want to introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey guys, Mike from Countryside Customs. We have Kevin here picking up his car today. It's been long overdue, right? It's been a while. I look back at my phone, it's a little over 2 years since.
A little over 2 years, yep.
So it's been a long time, unfortunately.
It's worth it though.
I get it.
I did tell him it's worth it.
I get it, yeah, because getting an expression, or at least the way the customer comes in and they see it, and how surprised they are with the car, and they really don't have words and the way to describe it, is really our goal.
Yep.
And that's what we really strive for. So, it takes time to make things look like they do.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you can't go quick with this kind of stuff. But our goal is obviously to have a customer come in and they're in a way kind of speechless with the way the car looks.
No, I definitely was.
Yeah,
I definitely was. So what? Let's see. Let's ask some questions. Okay, I dropped it off. There was no door here. Now there's a door.
there was no door, no rear bumper.
Yep.
There was a bunch of boxes of parts.
Yep.
The flare was off. All of the mounting hardware behind that, everything we didn't have. So tearing apart the car was kind of in a way like a normal wreck, to be honest, when parts are just missing.
Yeah.
So when we're digging in, the harder things were, okay, we need everything for the door. Everything.
Right.
When I called the dealer, they're like, I need everything. Like, what do you mean everything? I go, everything for
everything, yeah.
Okay. That kind of stuff. Same thing with the rear bumper. And I was telling you a little bit earlier, maybe not on film, but the biggest struggle with the car was when it got hit. It was where it hit the main beam.
Yeah, if you want to show, I'll follow you. You can pretend we didn't talk about this before.
We rehearsed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So looking in here, if you can see with the light, but right along this area of the car, there's a beam inside here.
Yeah.
And the car took the brunt of that hit here. And it's good and it's bad. It's good because it didn't hit the wheel at all or anything.
Right.
So all that suspension and everything was okay, but with it taking the energy and all that force and hitting that beam is really what drove the energy through the car and kind of caused the wrinkling on the other side of the car as well.
Yep.
So the hardest part for us is once we got the car broken down is getting the car laser measured, figuring out how far it was shifted, and then getting the structure pulled back.
Okay.
And in doing that, once we got that structure pulled back, everything else kind of started to realign itself. You're actually taking the car was actually under pressure with that beam being pushed.
Yeah.
And when you remove that pressure, you'll hear the car kind of pop and settle.
Okay.
Because the metal is taking its natural form back.
Okay.
So once we get to that point where we get that part squared, everything else then is just, okay, whatever else is bent, we need to replace.
Yeah.
But once the car is laser measured, which it was, and then all the metal work was done, and in doing it the right way, where you're replacing everything that you need to, but particularly making sure the car is laser straight.
Yeah.
When you put the car back together, and when we took it for an alignment a couple days ago, all they had to adjust was the toe.
Cool.
It was nothing else.
That's pretty good then.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So
that's pretty good.
Laser measuring it is really the way to go, and that's what we have here. So once you get the metal straight, it's just essentially replacing panels.
Right.
And I know I'm making it sound a lot easier than it is.
Well, yeah, I showed them like details. Like I showed them the trunk. I said, it looks better than when I bought it. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you guys are all details.
Under the carpet, you know what I mean? It's all painted. Underside the deck lids, all painted and cleared. Nothing like that is done from the factory.
No.
So, when people, passerbys that know the car and maybe have seen it, that it was hit.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh, it'll never look the same again.
That's a lie.
Yeah, they're legit gonna be like, you got another car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
it looks like a new car.
that's really our goal and what we really strive for here is, you know, that kind of a reaction when you see the car and hey, look, there's no way it could be the same.
Yeah.
And it's attention to detail that a lot of places don't do, that we really strive for. It's something for us where it's not about making a profit on the repair. It's more about making sure the customer's happy.
Yeah, 100%.
And, you know, we have customers, like I had mentioned to you before, where they may be our longtime customer and they may move, but they'll ship their cars here even if they get into a wreck, a normal car.
Yep.
So that's really what we strive for. You know, everything on this car has been replaced with OEM parts. There's nothing aftermarket. Everything that we found that had a mark on it or a nick, you know, I was going back and forth for like months on, hey man,
just replace it.
Just replace it, right? So I'm like, and some of the parts are pretty cheap, others were pretty expensive, but like everything on the car is brand new. And I mean, it's really more of a passion for us to make a car look like this when it's done, because we are all car people here.
Yeah.
So I think it's really a benefit to customers who are into cars when you can have a shop you can go to where they put this effort into it.
Yeah, this is, it's, you guys did an incredible job. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's wild. Like, it doesn't, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's
crazy.
And that's exactly what we're doing. The work that we do here.
Yeah, this is this is wild. Like you guys can't even, but like the gaps and like the details, because I'm sure all of you guys have had cars from the factory, and like the gaps are kind of off here and there. Like the detail on that these guys do is wild. Like, I don't know. I walked in today and I was absolutely shocked. Like shocked. So, yeah, and this is going to be the owner's car. So, and what's the color of the stripes on this one? Do you know the color?
I honestly don't know the color of it. It's like more like a kind of raspberry strawberry color, but on the purple, especially. What color is it?
That's from a PT Cruiser. All right.
At least it was a Dodge color.
That's true. But yeah, this is the same thing. Like, this was a narrow body that they converted, but like the gap, I mean, there's no, I don't know. You guys would have to see these cars in person. Like, you would never know that this was a non-OEM wide body. And this is a 16?
16.
Like, wow. Like, the gaps are just, I don't know. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah, you guys do wild work. Wild work. So, and even the paint looks like factory. Like, it doesn't, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's really when it comes down to after you paint the cars, how do you, not only do you lay the finish down correctly, but how do you sand it and how do you, jewel that paint to make it look that way? Where the car, like I said before, it almost looks like it's wet.
Yeah, it really, like, it really does. Like, I mean, that's, and this paint is what you said, how old?
We painted this car in, I want to say we painted this thing in 18?
18. So six years old.
Yeah, I painted my car in 19.
19. So yeah, it's pretty. Your blue is like a real deep, like, I mean, like see through the paint. So
yeah, no, it's when we actually had an M5 in here that got wrecked, and when I saw that color after we painted.
Yeah, you're like, ooh, that's the one.
I like that color.
That's the one.
So yeah, it was almost a no-brainer in painting in that color. But you know, to have cars like this and like yours, and when you're able to, people that are into cars and they see it and they actually have a respect for it.
Of course.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
And you know, and that transcends down to, you know, everyone has their everyday cars too.
Yeah.
So they drive those and those get wrecked, and that's what we're here for too. It's, we're not just here for this stuff.
Yeah. So you guys do OEM jobs, obviously, and you obviously do custom stuff where you do crazy rebuilds. So what's the best way if someone's like, man, I want to give these guys my business? What's the best way they can get it?
Probably the easiest way to do it is if you guys want to, you can message us on Instagram.
Okay.
You can call this. You can call the shop, Google us, and find us. We're here in Warrenville, just outside of Chicago.
Yeah.
But yeah, Instagram. If you guys, I message you guys back pretty quick if you need anything.
There you go.
But yeah, whatever you guys need, man. I mean, I can't appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate it enough that you guys brought the car here.
No, this is. It took me a while to decide. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I am over the moon. Happy. It's not gonna feel real probably for I don't even know how long when it's in my garage at my house. So yeah, I'm pumped. So I'm just excited that I got up here. You guys got it done, and it looks way better than I would have imagined. I don't even. It's hard to put into words. So I'm gonna be shocked for probably a few months.
That's good. That's exactly what we want, right?
Yeah.
You know, like I said, you've been more than patient. It was, you know, we we take pride in the work that we do here.
You can definitely tell. And they have a clean shop. It's not like body shops where I've been to where there's just shit everywhere. You guys have your stuff together for sure.
Yeah, we definitely borderline OCD on that. So
You have to be, though.
Absolutely.
You have to be.
But yeah, man, I
Yeah.
appreciate it once again. It was awesome doing it. You know, like I said, whatever we can help you out or anyone out with in the future,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
It's in process.
That's crazy.
And then we got our 4 frame racks that we have. So anytime you got to do a pull or a measure on a car, there's
Okay.
a spot welder that we can use on our car.
Okay.
So once the cars are coming here after they're torn down and the supplement's done, you know, all the body work is done here. And then once all the body work is done, all of the priming and painting and
Yeah.
everything is done in bay 1.
Okay.
And this bay is like where we do all of the pre-buffs and washes.
I was gonna say, it smells like a detail shop.
Yeah, we do that. This is my wife's car.
Oh, there you go.
I finally got half-ass washed today. Then here is the paint bay, and this is where we do priming,
Oh, yeah.
painting, and then our booth and everything's here. So we do a lot of corrosion work for Mopar. So
Okay.
we do like a ton of Jeep Wranglers,
Okay.
like right around the door hinges.
Okay.
They'll rust.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the similar metals. They never. Anyway, but that's the booth.
Okay.
They do it's a similar metal between the hinges and the doors, and
Right.
you'll get corrosion around them. So we end up replacing doors, we end up replacing hinges, all that shit.
Okay.
So we do all that kind of stuff. But so like when your car's in here, this is where it gets primed and blocked and go to get painted, and then it comes out of here from paint, goes back into bay 2,
Okay.
and then that's where we do all of the sanding and buffing.
Okay.
And then once the car is sanded and buffed, and that's where it's different is that, like even on your car, when we sanded and buffed it, we did everything off the car. Like the doors were off, like we buffed behind the door.
I remember that
handles.
you sent me the pictures and there were just pieces.
Yeah, it was all here.
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And
All right.
then what it was is that, you know, we buff everything off the car, so then when it goes into assembly, you have consistency of the finish around like your door handles and
That
your
makes
mirrors
sense.
and everything.
Okay.
Because if you're buffing a car like around a door handle or a mirror, you can't get the finish
Right.
consistent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because there's shit in the way.
So we do all that. So
That's
it's pre-buffed,
crazy.
it's assembled, and then we do like a final buff.
Okay.
So
Damn.
it's not too bad. But yeah, out of the 6 or 7 bays that we have here, it's kind of how the process works.
Okay.
So the car hits, we pre-wash it before it even gets torn down. So we're not
Okay.
bringing a car into production that's
With
got motor
already.
on it.
All right.
Make sure you get all the silicone off the tire.
No, your guys' shop is clean. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it's you look at body shops and it's like, okay, it's a body shop. It's not usually a showpiece. At least it's clean.
no, I've been into some where there's just like dirt and shit everywhere. So
Yeah, and our boot's a downdraft booth where it's the air comes from the top and it
Yeah.
actually goes through the floor.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's not
All
one
right.
where you have to like wet the floor down.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything
yeah.
like
Yep.
that.
No, I've been in a few of those. I've
Yeah.
been in a few of those.
Actually, let me kick the. You can edit this, but we can show. I'll
Yeah.
the booth on. We can lights on. We got. I think we got a Jeep in there now.
Okay.
I remember where the breaker is.
Crazy.
I just got here some flares, nothing crazy.
Oh, okay.
This is what we'll do, like corrosion stuff, corrosion work like that. Get done in here.
Yeah.
So we had probably got our corrosion under the lip here that we had to fix. Some more cheap stuff. But we'll do like a full tear down on the booth like every 3 months.
I was gonna ask you about that.
It's like an
'cause-
acrylic film or a peelable film.
Yeah.
That you can peel off, and then we change all the floor vents and stuff. So right before we painted your car, we did a whole booth thing.
Damn.
And then just because we want to make sure it's, when you're doing a full car especially.
It's true.
Because your car was actually a two-shoot. So we did like the body of the car, and then we did all the other components and stuff.
Okay.
Just because there wasn't enough room.
Yeah. So you mix all the paint in here. I'm
Yeah, all of our
assuming.
whole paint system here is
Oh,
all.
I know.
Yeah, that's all it's left. But yeah, we can mix any color. We've
Okay.
got all of our chips and stuff, and then we've got cameras that we can do camera reads.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can pretty much match. We can match any color.
Damn.
It doesn't have to be We don't order paint pre-mixed.
Okay.
It's all done in-house.
Damn. Okay.
And then we spray water, base, or we can spray solvent.
Yeah.
Most of our stuff is water.
Okay.
Because you can blend it easier from
Okay.
a color standpoint. The solvents, we're kind of getting away from that just because it's you can't blend them as easy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So wall light on.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing any justice with all the lights on.
That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna take a picture of it.
Where's the switch for these lights, Steve? Over there by the clock. Oh, there it is.
So how much paint do you guys use on a car then?
These, even though it's waterborne and they cover way better than solids, but yellow, there are certain colors in waterborne that are still limited opacity.
Okay.
And this is one of the yellows, so you usually
Okay.
got to put typically with our system, it's like a coat and a half to 2 coats
Okay.
on most colors.
Yeah.
But on that, it's like you got to put like 3 or 4
No
on.
shit.
So it takes a lot more.
Okay.
So I mean, I'd say more than a gallon of base coat went on this.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, yellow's hard.
It's still yellow in
hard
here.
to hide. Yeah, you can still yellow on the walls.
Because the booth was, we redid the booth right before we shot your car.
Yeah, that's
yours
what he was saying.
Yeah, yours was the first car that
That's
got
what he was
sprayed.
saying. That's crazy. Damn. So how old is this booth?
This went in late 91.
Okay. And then besides just changing filters and cleaning it, like that's pretty much maintenance wise?
Well, I mean, I think we're on two exhaust fans. That's the second one. I just changed that one
black section.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
The intake side has been all good, but we've done some modifications to, they call it a frequency drive where
All right, guys, so there you go. I've got plenty of videos coming, but I wanted to end this video with saying a huge, gigantic thank you to Mike over at Countryside Customs. You guys will have to see the car in person. It's absolutely insane. So the car is going to be going to Illustrious Auto Styling, which if you know me, Misa owns that shop. It's going to do a full PPF. I've never done a full PPF on any car that I've ever owned because I really never had a point to. This car, we are paint protection filming every single piece of that. And then when it gets back, I have Ron at the auto spa. So I have my own auto spa. We're going to ceramic coat every single piece. Carpet, everything. I don't care. We're going to ceramic coat everything and PPF everything because I'm going to be daily driving that. So it snowed here today in Amarillo, but obviously I wouldn't be driving it in the snow. But any day where it's like decent, I will be driving it. I have 4 years of making up to do. So thank you guys for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for all the support on the first video. It was awesome hearing everybody wanted me to come back. So it's cool. I appreciate it. We're going to keep making videos. So thank you guys so much for supporting. As always, you guys are fucking awesome. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out this bitch.